female resident was beaten up after death of some patient in the emergency.
The agitation and the impatience usually is reflected and upon the doctors who are not responsible for the same.
A 31-year-old doctor in Kolkata was raped and murdered. A month ago in Andhra Pradesh, a nurse was assaulted by a patient's relative with an iron rod. In Agartala, a junior doctor faced threats and physical harm from an agitated group of patients' kin. In May 2023, a 23-year-old Kerala doctor was stabbed to death by a patient. Two resident doctors of Banaras Hindu University were beaten up by patients' attendants and goons. Two resident doctors of JJ Hospital, Mumbai were beaten up by a patient's relatives. Two medical residents working at Sassoon Medical College were brutally thrashed. And these are just few instances of the many incidents of violence faced by doctors at workplace. According to the Indian Medical Association, more than 75% of the doctors have faced some form of violence while on duty. The violence is not just physical, they also face verbal abuse almost every day.
If we are at the forefront, so all the angers come to us.
The Kolkata incident is a dreadful eye-opener on lapses in security for doctors and, more importantly, women. That's why doctors are on a nationwide strike seeking a Central Protection Act. There are laws in place to protect doctors in 25 states, but the implementation on ground is inefficient. First such state law was passed in Andhra Pradesh in 2007 by Chief Minister Y.S. Rajshekhar Reddy, a doctor himself. This law made violence against doctors a non-bailable offence with a penalty of up to 50,000 rupees and a jail term of up to 3 years. Delhi, Haryana, Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu, Orissa and other states have also made similar laws. But no person accused of assault on a medical professional or hospital has yet been penalised under the said law till today. The Central Protection Act for Doctors was initially introduced in the Lok Sabha in 2019. The bill was aimed at defining acts of violence against doctors and establishing a punishment for such acts. The bill was, however, shelved, stating that its objectives were already covered in Epidemic Diseases Amendment Ordinance 2020. In a recent Parliament session, JP Nadda informed the Lok Sabha that the newly enacted BNS and BNSS have adequate provisions to protect medical professionals against violence. Now, with the spotlight back on doctor safety, protesters are demanding the implementation of the Central Protection Act for doctors.
Awareness is one part of it, but then sometimes we need to act strictly, and that's one of the reasons we are trying to bring this act, that sometimes it is the judiciary or the law enforcement that stops people from certain agitations and behaviors.
For more informative videos like this, keep watching India Today Newsmo.